this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Loaizaga has a big arm and a good changeup to go along with it. He's from Nicaragua, that long line of pitchers that come from there. I believe Dennis Martinez is from Nicaragua. This guy is a good fastball, low to mid-90s, but the changeup is his best pitch. But if he gets that changeup over early, he can make that 94, 95 look 97, 98.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Gallo moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So one out, nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. In there for strike one.
0-1 to count. 0-1.
Ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home.
Inside,
And
ball
look
four.
out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set, and the 0-1.
I got the count 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
David Peralta is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
1 strike.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. That brings up Pavin Smith. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off.
Leading up for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
That is second. The first baseman.
First pitch of the AB now. Luke Voigt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit well towards the hole. Reined in. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
That is good.
Next to stand in is Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Popped up. Smith in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So now to the plate, Carson Kelly will get us started in the top of the second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time for the first out of the second. Digging in next, Christian Walker. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in will be Jake McCarthy. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that one yanked just foul. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Mayhew's got it. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Will come on now as lead pinch hitter. First pitch on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And another foul ball. Fouled off. Full count still. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's set and the pitch. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And that misses 2-2. Hicks, the runner at second with one away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Gio Urshela, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Peralta. He Can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. McCarthy gets there for the catch, and Clint Frazier takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Josh Rojas is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
So 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on his defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up, 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-1 home. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And it's fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Up next for the game, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Not close. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Count 2-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1 to 3rd. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is Pavin Smith. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
In now, DJ LeMahieu.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 from him so far. In this one, Rougned Odor will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Ball one.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Luke Voigt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Taylor Widener answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
3-1 to him now. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Long throw to third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout. You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win. And if he starts looking for it in there.
Anthony Rizzo will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at corners and 1 out in the inning. 3 runs already home here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Rojas ranges back and he has it for route number 2.
Now batting, left field.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. First offering. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Rougned Odor remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in once again is Christian Walker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next up, Josh Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1. In the air out toward right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Into the box, Aaron Hicks struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Kelly is in his tracks now, and very quickly 1 gone. Next. For New York, Gleyber Torres blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist height.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1 delivery.
Aye.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now to bat, Ketel Marte. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, David Peralta. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out in front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Rougned Odor sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Luke Voit comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Very high, 2-1.
Ball
3-1. Clint Frazier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 7 and the D-backs 1.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that.
7.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Smith.
Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
For the New York Yankees. Number 63.
And now the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So the next at bat will be Carson Kelly. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Count 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Kelly is retired, 2 down now. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Walker. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Grounded to third, fielded by Adore. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time now. Here are the last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. That'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Caleb Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCarthy is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
So next to bat will be Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. From the stretch, ripped on the ground to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. No hits to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Frazier will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And now in the box, Josh Rojas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he popped him up. Odor trying to get there, but this will land untouched. The 2-1. Sharp slider taken low for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
That will have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th. And stepping in, Gio Urshela, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Not shortstop.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. McCarthy is right there, 1 down. Striding in is Rugnedo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Luke Voigt will be next. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Once again, a 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next, it'll be Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Wendy Peralta gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jonathan Loaizaga is the winning pitcher of record. Madison Bumgarner struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.